Welcome to the Sports Arena, your front row ticket to the best in sports talk and entertainment. Great analysis, top-name guests, and news you can use from the sports landscape. So, take your seats, sit back, and relax, as you are now in the Sports Arena.
You know what you're capable of. Fix it.
And here's your host, Eric Wilson.
Wins. I'm like, all right, let's go. We get losses. I'm like, I need a minute. Let me collect myself. What's going on, everybody? Man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. As great as today is, I have the privilege of once again speaking to a man who I got to know this past summer when he was down here in Bradenton at the IMG Academy. He is the contract extended through 2025 general manager and head coach of the WNBA Chicago Sky, James Wade, joining me again. Coach, it's so good to see you, man. Happy New Year. What's going on with you?
You too, man. I appreciate you having me on. Just here in Chicago, soaking up all this nice cold weather.
Hey, Coach, I know you're a busy man, especially with free agency. But before I get to that, I know we talked via text and everything. But again, I want to say happy birthday to your son, Jet. I know he turned 5. Can you just talk to me, man? Because this is such a prominent time in our lifetime where, you know, that next generation and these young men coming up need strong leaders such as yourself.
No, I mean, we just this 5 years, first of all, has gone by like so fast, like in a blink of an eye. And our relationship is really special. And you know, once you're having kids, like when I was growing up, I thought my mother had all the answers, and you realize that, you know, you don't have them all, and so you think you're never going to be ready. And so, you know, once he was here, and him being a boy, just knowing what I went through at his age, and seeing that he has my personality, so I kind of I'm confident in the ways that I should steer him because he has my personality. So, and how, you know, how important it is having someone that you look up to, and having a father figure. Having a father figure, I know is really important. So, I just, you know, try to make him someone that's very productive, someone that's not selfish, and that's very considerate, and that's challenging at his age because, you know, he's the only child, so it's like me, and but you know, he gets it. I think he's at a point where he gets it. He knows that he has to share. He knows that feelings, that it's not just about his feelings, and it's about making other people feel comfortable and making other people happy. So we try to get him to give gifts as much as possible to his friends. To share as much as possible with his friends. And so now he finds enjoyment in it because we've done that for the last year and a half, where he does give them things, and he does, you know, and it's not all about him and receiving. So if we can do that, I think it's going to kind of steer him in the right way of being more of a person that finds enjoyment from helping people. And so that's how it starts, I think. And that's what we're trying to do. So we'll see if it works or not. But right now we think he's a good kid and he has a good heart. That's the most important thing for us.
And that's amazing. And like I've always said, we definitely need, like I've always said, and I will continue to say, the world needs more James Wade. But let me take you out of fatherhood for a minute and put you in the GM and head coaching role, because, you know, you are in free agency right now. And you've got 2 players who I'm sure people have been blowing up your phones, one being Sydney Colson and the other being Cheyenne Parker. So can you give me a little insight as to what this free agency 2021 has looked like so far for you?
It's been a lot of phone calls. We've been talking to a lot of people as far as coaches and agents and things of that nature. Cheyenne being, you know, she being in a different situation than Sydney because she's a player that we actually drafted here. And we've seen her grow with this organization. And so, you know, the priority is probably, you know, going to swing her way more because, you know, that's just who she is. She's, you know, when people think of Cheyenne, they think of Chicago. And so she's somebody that, you know, we really enjoy having and in the locker room. And she's a spiritual leader of some sorts because she has such an outgoing personality. And you saw her have a career year, you know. So I think that's the thing that we want to build on it, because we know that she still has even more to accomplish, and you're going to see a lot. And then outside of that, Sydney, of course she's going to be a hot name because she's a great backup point guard, and we always keep an open mind as far as she's concerned. Other than that, we're making calls and seeing, how we can make our team better. That's just the thing that we have to do. That's the responsibility that we have. And so we don't know how our team is going to look, but I think we're going to be fine.
Okay. All right. Talking with head coach and general manager of the WNBA Chicago Sky, James Wade, joining me here on the Sports Arena. And listen, if I've learned anything from you is making that transition from general manager to head coach. I know because you're wearing both hats. Sometimes it can be a bit of it's a business. And at the end of the day, I think, you're very transparent with your ladies when it comes to that, letting them know, like, listen, this is nothing personal. We are making business moves. We are not only trying to put the Sky in the best position, but we're also trying to make sure that you are in your best position possible. Coach, I got one last thing I got to talk to you about, because, today is January 20th, 2021. And for some people, it's a new day. We did see the inauguration happen earlier today. Can you just give me your thoughts on, when you and I look in the office, there is a woman who looks like us who is holding the second highest position in this country. I know you have had some personal interaction with her. Can you just give me what your thoughts on Kamala Harris being the vice president of the United States?
Well, I think it's something that, it touches me, because I'm and it touches me a little bit more than I would say now, understanding, because you get Obama in office, and then afterwards, the aftermath of that, when he leaves office. And so it makes you appreciate him even more. But when you get someone that looks like your mother, and I was raised, by my mom, and I saw that everything that she had to do to actually garner the respect that she deserved right off bat, and whether it was job opportunities or promotions and things of that nature that didn't come her way. And you see sometimes how our Black women are treated, and women in general are treated like they're second. And so when you look at that, and you see that she holds the second most powerful position in the land, and she's getting an opportunity to be the leader that we know that she can be, it gives you promise, and it gives you hope that Black women are respected, Black women are loved, and Black women are seen as leaders. And we know this to be a fact because so many have been leaders of households and have proven to raise young men and young women to be outstanding citizens and pillars to their communities.
Yeah, and that speaks volumes. And again, as someone, my mother raised me as well, and it's just, for me, it was, I don't want to say completely full circle, but watching her getting sworn in, I can honestly say, I think for the first time in quite some time, I breathed a small sigh of relief that we are going to get back to that unity and not that division that we've seen previously. Coach Wade, listen, I always appreciate you, man. I know you're in Chicago. Best of luck in free agency. I definitely want to catch up with you as you progress and get ready for this next season. So hey, tell Kelly I'm still looking for my mask, by the way. But I
got you. I'm gonna talk to her today.
So I got mine. But as you say, I will continually social distance. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Sports Arena. Much love to you and your family. We will definitely talk soon.
Thanks for having me, man. I always
no worries. That's going to do it for your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. Hey, everyone, have a great day. It is a new day. Let's be together and not separated. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. See ya.